Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Pry House public match for you, but before we get into that, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description and get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. So, server pop right now, it is 160 right now. In balance right now is 5 towards CSA side. CSA has 11 artillery, Union has 7, so overall, this imbalance, infantry-wise, is pretty even. Officers for today, CSA side, you have Bell, you got Corleone, I'm sorry if I butchered that, Agent Trump, and then Morgan, and then for the artillery, you got Hines, and then for the Union side, officers, you got Portugal, Knight, Archangel, Big Mac, and then for the artillery, you have Berserker of Dubai. So, it is December 1st, about 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time right now. A little higher pop than what we normally get with the Steam sale, so it's always nice to see that. But Pry House is a very CSA biased map, especially on the lower number of players. Now, you're like 160 people, that's a lot, and it is, but for War of Rights, it is smaller. So, Union have a great defensive line on this map, and as time has progressed, the higher server pops. Union's been winning this more and more often, as with most teams who defend. A lot of the defenders start winning more and more as the server pop increases. But Union's got a great defensive line. They've got this little definitely that they can use in cover. You can see these back guys, they're reloading in cover, pop out, take a shot. And then similarly on this right side, Union's got a little hill here that they are using. Now, CSA, I think they need to play ultra aggressive. The point is in the center of the road. I think they need to rush up cap and then force an engagement on point. Force Union to come out of these nice defensive positions and engage in melee. Just do that a few times and you will eventually, in theory, win. Every time I've seen CSA do it, it works out great for them. So,
your flag's down,
however,
get it up,
what we've seen
flag's down, pick it up.
in a lot of CSA matches on this map is CSA will sit back and shoot for most of the match, and most of the time they lose that shootout. So I don't know why this strategy is so prevalent as it is, but looks like you got Morgan and Agent Trump. They're pushing their guys up, using that same defilade that Union is, using those hay bales as cover, even though bullets can go through them. Shooting at the Union. You also have CSA slowly inching their way up the center, and I think that point is on natural decay right now. It's a little hard to tell. You've even got one Union company pushing really far up on the right side of our screen, Union left. And the Union holding in a defilade on Union left are now shifting over to form up as one team with their Union on the right. So that point is open if CSA does want to push up and cap. Now, I know some people, I've seen this happen before too, where CSA will cap the point and Union will collapse on both flanks of the CSA, because Union's holding out on these flanks. They'll charge down the middle, they'll charge from the right side here, and then they'll also charge from the left side here. And just kind of collapse on the CSA. And Union will get a huge ticket lead if they do that. But you just got to play smart as CSA, and you can beat that easily. So, shootout-wise, tickets still look very close. Maybe in CSA's favor by a little bit. That's not terribly surprising. CSA has a 17% ticket advantage on this map. And it looks like CSA on this flank will fall back. I mean, the whole Union team is shooting down on you. It's a lot of pressure coming your way. And the interesting thing, too, is you have one Union company, which is about 6 guys over there, is distracting half the CSA team right now. Which is wild. Looks like they're going to try to position back over, closer to their team, and a couple CSA are near the point. Obviously, I got a couple 14th Tennessee guys here as well, looks like. taking some shots. And looks like no one's on point. And tickets are actually in CSA's favor. Something you don't normally see with the shootout. CSA is starting to shift around to the right side here. Not a whole lot of Union over here, so if they want to play aggressive on these guys, they can.
When they pop up, they're going to be right in front of us where I'm pointing. When they pop up,
I don't know if Bell realizes he's facing 7 guys. You do have Union shifting back from Union right. They're shifting into the center road using that stone wall as cover. They're hopping up and over again. Are they trying to charge them out?
I know you can hear me. Yeah, up in front of us, boys. Light them up there.
Looks like Union is hopping up and over. They're in still a little bit of a tiny defilade. And they're just trying to put some pressure on CSA, who is winning this shootout.
I feel like my time's near, gentlemen.
So CSA on CSA left have pulled a little further back, engaging in a further shootout. And that CSA already got one, but hit really far back. Union already moving those guns off to the right side, which I guess if they move them out right here, you can kind of see, but it's out of bounds there, so who knows. And I think something I didn't point out as well is that, again, we're on a 170-man server, and these tickets scale in War of Rights. So the higher the server pop, each death is worth less tickets overall. Which obviously means the inverse. So on a smaller pop server, tickets, you lose more tickets when you die. And that's to make sure that games take roughly the same amount of time, depending on the server size.
How far alright, move it up to...
Because let's say the tickets were balanced for the higher pop servers. A lot of people are dying in 300-man servers. And so you want to make sure the matches last a while so you don't make tickets worth a lot. Or each death worth a lot of tickets. And if that same metric applied to the small pop server with nobody in it, where no one's dying, neither side would lose a significant amount of tickets. So that's the reason why the tickets scale. Which means that, again, on these small pop servers, when you die, you're going to be losing a decent amount of tickets for your team, which means that strategies that can't work in higher pops, like sitting and shooting your opponent the whole time, that can work. Can work a lot more effectively, per se. So you can kind of see there hasn't really been a charge yet. It's been sitting and shooting for 10 minutes. And you can see both sides are kind of down. Union as a defender is down significantly more, and that's really the metric the attacker cares about. I mean, normally you would expect, in theory, right? In theory, in these longer range shootouts, you don't know when you kill somebody in this game. So when you shoot, you don't know if you had a good shot or not. So you don't know if you're aiming right. So, in these longer range shootouts, which I would consider this kind of medium to long range shootouts, especially with the cover of Defilade and everything, I would assume that overall each side is killing each other at a similar 1-to-1 pace, a very slow pace. But when you take that into consideration, in theory, because the attackers have more tickets, they would slowly start winning in a shootout. But that gap between Union and CSA is about a fourth of a morale stage, which is very high for a shootout this early on. So CSA is just out shooting the Union right now. A couple Union guys are creeping up on the point, though. And that's, you look at another already shot hitting this house here. And that's the thing, you've got to set these fuse times really low. I haven't played artillery a whole lot, so I can't really. I don't know the specifics of it, but a lot of these shots for CSA already have been going over. You got to lower those fuse times. The thing is, too, is an artillery shell goes through one person. You see so much splatter and blood, you think, oh crap, we hit our shot. But not always the case. So, Union's pushed up on the far left. We were just looking at that. Again, they're still in a defilade, getting nice flanking shots on this CSA group. But you do have the other half of CSA pushing up a little more down the left side of this road. And Union is about to drop to engaged. Probably have another minute or two until that happens.
Yankees right in front, aim low, boys. Light them up. Keep shooting. Load and shoot, load and shoot.
That means shoot at your own will. Open fire, you got it.
Stay here. Stay where I am.
Now you guys, once you load it, get up and shoot and then pull.
Oh, here's a Union gun. Hello.
Alright, done. I'll get on the prime.
This better be a great shot.
Tell me when. Tell me when. Be fucking quick, please.
Tell me why it ain't nothing but a cancer shot.
Let's see how this shot does. It overshot.
Yeah, we see him.
And it killed one. Lovely.
We got another round, thankfully. Thankfully, Wolf is very, very intelligent, and he brought another round with us.
You heard him,
Holy
Gardner.
shit.
Berserker said send nudes.
I'll send all the nudes possible. Thank you, Wolf. Make sure you take good pictures.
Surprised
There
he's
we
gonna
go.
shoot at
Let's round that
canister.
motherfucker home.
Ah, Johnny.
Alright.
Alright, go on.
Oh my goodness. Shot ricocheted off that stone wall and got a few kills in the process. Broke that wall a little there as well.
God damn it.
So CSA falling back because of that artillery. That ticket gap, it's still roughly a fourth of a stage.
Take a knee when you're ready.
Bill, you know I don't kneel for the national anthem.
Take any when you're ready, boys.
Nah, we're not taking name. We're gonna reform the team and push hard right.
Take a knee, fellas. Take a knee.
Yeah, I got my Alabama here.
All right, let's push up. Push up.
So
ladies.
CSA just seems to be reforming, trying to figure out what's going on. Union's completely, basically abandoned this side. They have some guys by the stone wall, but it's nothing significant. And Union's obviously going to appreciate this time. As a goal for the defenders, you want to get that black timer to 0. Just makes sense. Which you normally don't see on the lower pop server. Usually the attacking team will hit final push, which is their last stage, which will cause that black timer to drop to a couple of minutes left. It varies based on the map. But so far, it's been 15 minutes. This is good. Union's still not engaged, which is surprising. But it's been 15 minutes.
Take aim with the Yankees standing right in front of us, directly to my column. Take aim. Oh, there's a cannon right there. Aim, boys. Steady.
And that is a very slow pace.
And two.
Because at the rate they're going right now, Union will be Union will hit breaking when the time hits 0.
Right.
And there's another reason why I hate the sitting and shooting. Is because sitting and shooting, it's not gonna. The tickets aren't gonna go down a whole lot, as is evident by what we see right now. It's been 15, we're almost 16 minutes now, and both sides aren't even down to their next morale stage. Which it goes battle ready, engaged, which Union now has hit, taking losses, breaking, and then their final stage. So there's 5 stages overall. Hello? What are you guys shooting at? Oh, I guess they might be shooting them, but it looks like they're shooting this way, based on how the line is. But I don't like sitting and shooting at the beginning of rounds, is because what's going to happen if CSA keeps this pace up for another 15 minutes, Union's going to be at, what, taking losses at the beginning of it? And that means it's going to be 14-some minutes left with Union taking losses, and it's going to cause CSA to panic a little bit.
Low.
And when you start to panic a little bit, chaos can ensue, guys spread out, and that's never a good thing. So, I think it's much better if, as CSA, or I guess any attacker, you play aggressive at the start of the match, bring everyone's tickets down to, like, taking losses or whatever within, like, the first 10-15 minutes. And then, for the rest of the match, the rest of the 30 minutes on that black timer, you can do whatever you want.
Take aim, east. Steady, steady. 20th main. Fire.
Because when you have 30 minutes left and both sides are at a high taking losses or whatever, you can do whatever you want. You can sit and shoot for 30 minutes. You have plenty of time to do that. It doesn't matter to the server pop. You could keep charging if it's working. I think it just opens up the playbook and lets you relax more instead of being tight and playing conservative. It's almost like CSA's playing not to lose instead of trying to win, if that makes sense.
Up and over, make a square wall on the line, on the road. Fire a roll, boys, straight down the road. Light them up, boys. Hop the wall and shoot. Take your quick shots. Let's go. Look at that runaway, boys.
And so, the other thing, CSA is moving as one big team, which is great.
Oh, I snapped that Yankee with a pistol. No way. Shoot,
Making sure everyone on the same page and doing the same thing is great.
I'm gonna go for the early cap.
You and CSA falls to engage. The problem with CSA, though, doing this on this map when they want to do a shootout, is you saw what happened is when CSA pushed up on this flank, Union as a team was able to respond and form a nice line on the stone wall and shoot the CSA. CSA wasn't really getting good shots on them. And now that CSA has shifted as a team to the center, the Union is slowly but surely starting to respond. And now Archangel's guys, it's going to be hard for CSA to shoot them. So, looks like CSA is going to cap point now, which is great. Love this. But Union's not really moving to CSA's movements. Like, these guys aren't falling back, and so CSA is able to get some nice shots on them.
We have Yankees to our left on the road.
So, I like that CSA is playing aggressive.
Flags, stay like right here.
Now, CSA could try to do a few things at this point, but Union as a team needs to decide if they want CSA to cap or not. At this point, I don't think they should. Union should try to contest this. You're not down a considerable amount of tickets, and you want that black timer to keep ticking. And so I think Union needs to try to contest this. The thing is, though, is half of them are trying to contest and half of them are sitting back, which means CSA is going to cap, and CSA is also going to be able to defeat this group somewhat quickly.
Greggy!
So CSA will take... CSA is actually losing a lot of tickets right now. And even though I was complaining how Union's kind of spread out, this group is getting a great flank on these guys, and it's causing them to drop tickets at a faster rate than Union. So that's the thing, right? Just one guy with my perspective here, and obviously we don't know what they're thinking. So I think this was a good move from Archangel, and this group held a lot better than what I was anticipating. So. And CSA, by falling off, they're essentially letting Union retake, which Union should retake this quickly, and they're doing that very well. The point, if you're oh my goodness, Union's about to get a great flank on CSA.
Open fire. Someone watched over.
And this is what I mean. Man, Union's playing this very well.
Oh, there's Yaki.
Let's move up before they cap. Move up before they cap. Let's go. Move up. Move up. Move up.
Looks like CSA is going to try to hold the cap, which they should.
It's okay. It's
The
okay.
point
Get
of
up, Sandra,
capping,
get up.
you know, is to bring the Union out and engage in close combat to bring everybody's tickets down.
Don't let them cap, boys. V-shape. V-shape right
Bell is trying to organize something, but most of the guys are not following. And here's the thing, right? Look how spread out Union is. The CSA wants to retake this point. They can do it, and they're going to be able to defeat Union in detail and maybe get a ticket lead here, but they got to do it as a team. Here they come.
We have friendlies on the back, so we must hold. We must hold. Kill as many as you can, damn it.
So CSA takes it just in the nick of time. Archangel's guys are going to go for a flank, which is great. They realize they're charging their friendlies out, so they are going to move in to try to assist that. And this is the reason why you cap. Union appears to be down a hair of tickets on CSA.
Oh, you're garbage. You missed.
And CSA, even though it looked for a split second that Union might retake, it seems that CSA might be able to hold this.
Stab him! Fuck you, Yankee! Get the fuck out of my face, you son of a bitch! You Yankee invader! Get home, Yankee! Yo, charge that Yankee flag! Up another charge these stupid Yankees! Where are they? Kill them all! Kill that Yankee flag! Kill him! No, you son of a gun! I have no bullets for you, shit!
Okay, eat shit, bitch.
Run the flags back.
But Union will retake in the end, as the charge kind of happens away off on point towards CSA spawn. So Union's going to be retake, but that was a beautiful cap there from CSA. Tickets are still fairly even, which is great. And CSA was able to bring everybody down on tickets. So obviously a little unfortunate that CSA doesn't have a ticket lead like they did earlier, but bringing everyone's tickets down on this map is more important.
Bottom of the road. About face. Everybody turn around.
Looks like CSA is going to fall back to reform.
Turn around, boys. Turn around. We're getting out of here. Let's go. We are getting out of here. Let's go.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Portugal, please watch our left.
Gardner, you just named the time.
And with that, CSA dropped the taking losses, so I guess Union's ahead by a little.
So go up there and fire a will. Then we can charge him.
Okay.
Like, if you see the opportunity, don't be afraid to fucking charge. Just fucking charge him, bro. Just call it charge and kill your company. It doesn't fucking matter.
Make sure you got a bayonet on.
I like this guy.
I already got one. There, see? Just shoot him down. Shoot him down or charge him. I don't give a shit.
Now that's the thing, right? We saw a CSA charge, and look at this. Both sides down to taking losses. CSA now has a little bit of breathing room for what they want to do.
Okay.
You want to cap again?
Let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Forward, boys.
Double click march. Let's go.
So CSA is going to charge in here. And they are going to try to cap that point again, bring everyone's tickets down. And here's the thing, right? CSA, because they capped and brought everyone's tickets down in that cap, they now have plenty of time to do what they want to do. If they want to charge like they're doing now, great.
Hit him with the buck and ball.
Or if they want to sit back and shoot for another 15 minutes to knock Union down to breaking and then charge, they can do that. The glories of charging and capping point, my friends. Obviously, use it appropriately. Yeah, depending on the situation, but here comes CSA.
Kill them all.
And Union is spread out right now. CSA is starting to defeat in detail, wiping that first company right now.
Officer is dead. Charge right the wall. Charge right the wall. Go. Fucking kill him. Kill him, Yankee invader. Kill him. Keep going forward. Keep going forward. Keep going. Oh, God.
So Union's starting to fall on tickets a little bit. Still might not hurt for CSA to cap. You can argue both ways. They will probably cap, though. It can be a little hard to organize, especially in pubs. Looks like Archangel, he's taking his guys out and about again. It worked well last time, but CSA charged right through, defeated the rest of the Union team, and now Archangel's by himself. So they might try to get those flags. I don't think this is going to work for them, though. It looks like CSA just holding on this front for now. But Archangel does have a lot of guys, so they're going to be able to put up a fight.
Flags up, get the flag. Why is no one focusing over here? There's an entire yank troop over here. Good lord. Retarded. Baby, watch your right, boy. What's going on? Come on. Yeah. Fucking shot that officer.
CSA starting to move down.
Out, gentlemen.
And Union's going to charge in right as CSA moves in to reinforce.
Shank. Shank.
So CSA will cap. Now Union does retake. They'll go up to the percentage of tickets that CSA is at. So they're going to gain about a fourth, so maybe a third of a morale stage here, assuming they retake.
Get on the walls, put on the wall and shoot the Yankees. Use the wall as cover.
Go, Rich. Go ahead and charge him. Go ahead and charge. Go ahead and charge.
What the dollar doing? Looks like a new officer for CSA.
What's up? 1 Yankee Yankee. 2 Yankee Yankee. Oh, I pressed E by accident. 3 Yankee Yankee. 4 Yankee Yankee. 5 Yankee Yankee.
And so CSA eventually wiped that. They do have their main spawns starting to move back in to reinforce. Very spread out, but it's kind of chaos for Union right now. As they got obliterated in that charge. Did that guy just shoot his friendly?
I think I got one of them. No, don't charge us.
So CSA is going to keep the pressure up. You can see those Union flags turn around almost instantly. They're like, nope, we're not going to die.
Keep moving, don't stop, keep going.
That CSA shot hit the house again. Union down to breaking. Doesn't really matter a whole lot unless they drop the final push. They are the attackers trying to take that point back. So they will hit final push. But I think that gold timer will drop before we see that happen. Now, if I'm Union at this point, the only way I think they're going to win is if they push CSA into last stand, since they are now considered the defending team. But again, you got to knock CSA down over a whole morale stage in 5 minutes. But CSA still holding very well. Union looks like they're somewhat trying to get organization back.
Left side.
Mostly with CSA not charging, but
Left side,
they're starting to put a little more pressure.
Rebel officer.
You got a lot of Union just holding, spawning in at main or on the far side. CSA still holding. And CSA is down to breaking. So we're at that 4-minute mark. Union looks to, they're basically back. A lot more organized now after getting wiped a few minutes ago.
Spread out and shoot, boys. Spread out and shoot. Make it wide. No, Bill.
Keep shooting, guys.
Keep shooting, y'all. Spread the fuck out of the
Did
wall.
you see Union trying to get a flank on them, which Union has done very well this whole round, is putting themselves in a great position during a shootout. That Union gun is abandoned. It'd be funny if a CSA crew came up and took over it.
Get back, Union! Flag, stay back.
Keep shooting, boys. Keep shooting. Keep the line spread. We need more people on the wall and more people on the fucking line right here. Keep it spread.
So Union seems content with trying to shoot out the CSA right now. Wish there was a thing to see how many people were on point.
Everybody back.
We just know that more CSA's on point. So CSA,
Pull back. Let him cap. Let him cap.
I don't mind the decision.
We will go last stand. We will go last stand. We have to pull back.
So CSA is going to let the Union retake this point. Union will go up to a higher breaking. And then CSA is going to charge right back in and try to win the game. Now, if you're Union, you heard what CSA was saying there. CSA can hit last stand. Union, I think, needs to try at all costs to knock CSA into last stand. It's going to be very hard to pull off in a pub match, though. It's just hard to coordinate and do everything.
Boys, fix bayonets, fix bayonets, they're gonna push us. Fix bayonets, they're gonna push us.
So, Union's going to retake here. CSA is going to spend the time to reform. Obviously, Union will get that as well, but I won't be surprised if CSA just goes straight in after
our
this.
side of the wall now.
I really
They
want
formed
my
a big
company
line.
separated, dude.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna separate it.
Okay, guys.
Fuck them up, boys.
You have Union inching down the stone wall closer to CSA, which is a little interesting.
Boys, give me a line right here.
Independent, 20th main, independent.
Kill the bastards.
20th main, keep shooting right side of the stone wall, keep shooting right side of the stone wall, boys, keep shooting.
And so, Union finally retaking. They're going to go halfway through breaking, or go up to halfway through breaking. So I won't be surprised. CSA, again, they've got plenty of time. They can sit and shoot this out, or if they want, they could try to charge out the Union here.
Fire left, shift your fire left down the side, shift your fire left, Union. Left side, boys, advance, advance, flex, stay in the back, flex, stay in the back, Union, go down the stone wall.
And CSA is now starting to inch their way down, get some better shots.
Keep shooting, keep shot, get numbers, those you can numbers, get ready to charge.
Get buck and ball loaded after you shot.
And it looks like they're just getting a couple shots out and then maybe going in. We'll see though.
Just kind of winning this.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Okay, Yankees can hit shit. It's okay, Yankees full of shit. Just keep shooting, boys. Make the line single rank, keep it spread and shoot.
Union are forced to stay near point, which means they got to come out of those nice defensive positions. So they're going to take a lot more hittage. They're going to get hit a lot more.
Cut the grass.
Hell yeah. I'm a big fan of the salamanders.
And CSA is going to charge in, maybe? Maybe not charge in, but they're shifting further forward, getting close to that point. Union losing tickets right now.
Keep firing, keep the barrels hot.
Keep moving. Flag, get up here with us.
Keep pushing, y'all. Keep pushing. Just shoot. Die and shoot.
They're ahead of us.
I don't know.
And you got CSA on the left side now starting to inch forward. Maybe we'll see.
Really important. Every flag lab matter.
They do have a little
Right
death
here,
ray they
get
can
this little
use.
death lane. Let them to freak out. They're about last stand.
So CSA about to drop the unit into the last stand, meaning they can't respawn in.
Let's just charge once we either hit the final push or some shit. I don't know. There's still many.
They're
of
about to
them.
go last stand.
Yeah.
Boys.
Jesus Christ. Keep shooting, y'all.
And up, so
keep
you hear the
shooting.
strategy. I like it. You sit and shoot the Union until you hit final push. Because Union, it looks like they're going to drop the last stand before you hit final push. And final push for CSA, that's going to drop that timer to like 230, 240 probably on that black timer.
Where's that kind of...
So you get a limited time. At that point, just charge because your tickets don't matter. You only have a limited amount of time.
Damn, brother, you were almost done low.
Oh my, wow, CSA hit it first. That tickets were not looking like that, but hey, I guess it is what it is.
Keep shooting. If you got it low,
So we'll see what CSA does at this point.
Stand up, stand up. Are we
Light 'em up, ladies.
Stand up, never kneel.
Every Union guy that dies. So CSA could keep shooting and killing.
Ceasefire, prepare to
They
charge.
can't respawn, or they could charge in. So it looks like CSA is getting ready to charge.
Are you gamers ready for
Flag is down.
Be ready, Bill, be ready, Bill, be ready.
Move it up, boys. Flags, move it up. Everybody push up, boys. Push up.
Press F on the flag. There we go. Move it up, move it up. Go, go, go. Straight in. Don't be a coward. Move forward or I'll shoot you.
Go, 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 go. Stay in their fucking bullets. Stay in their fucking bullets. Go. They're up there. Go. Counter!
CSA sweeping the right side of your screen. CSA looks to be a little more effective in their charge. Got more numbers there.
Go live life. Go. You have a life. Go.
Oh my god, I've killed like a 30. I've killed like. Ah!
There you go.
1 minute left on that clock. Union's countercharging on that side. They still control the point. CSA's won on this front. Got a good chunk sitting back here. Respawning on the flags, getting back in. They're rolling a cannon up here. Point going in CSA's favor.
Alright. We get 40 seconds.
Okay, stop.
Get behind the wall. Get behind the wall.
Good job. Good
And
job.
Union doesn't have a whole lot left. Most of Union are on point. And CSA is taking. They got that respawn wave from main moving in. And so this looks like it'll be the end of the rounds for Union. So great round here from CSA.
Wipe up. Counter charge. Hoorah!
Stay here.
Hoorah!
Straight in, straight in.
I fucking blew that Yankees brains out. Holy shit. I blew your brains out.
Get on the ground, bitch.
As the end of our round. So, I mean, I think it just goes to that point that Pry House, and I think a lot of other tiny maps as well, just be aggressive at the beginning of the game. In the end, most of these matches come down to the charges. And so, by sitting and shooting, you're delaying that fact. Unless you're winning and you're killing your opponent quick in a shootout, I think you got to get those charges going right away because those decide the game and might as well do them early so that you have plenty of time to figure out what you want to do after you bring everyone's tickets down. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel more. We have our Patreon where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. We also have Discord, merch, X, and Instagram if you want to check us out there. But I appreciate you all being here. Means the world. And we will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.